This is episode 1 of Weekly Gaming News. We have got a packed week. Subnautica 2 finally launching into early access after a legal nightmare. GameStop trying to buy eBay for $56 billion. Nintendo losing $40 million in litigation costs. Forza Horizon 6 early access going live in Japan. Plus game releases from last week, what's coming this week, and a bunch of other stories you need to know about. So let's get started. First of all, Subnautica 2 drops into early access this Wednesday on PC and Xbox Series X and S, day 1 on Game Pass. The big news, 4-player co-op. The original was single player only. This one lets you dive with friends on a brand new alien planet, different setting from the first game, new biomes, new creatures, better graphics. Developer Unknown Worlds had a messy year. Publisher Krafton fired the entire leadership team in July 2025. The founders sued. A judge ordered them reinstated in March. Now the game's launching 2 months later. Krafton's name has been removed from Steam and Xbox store page. Unknown Worlds is listed as both developer and publisher now. Drama aside, the game looks great. Over 300,000 Steam wishlists. Early access means bugs and in-development features, but they will expand it over time with community feedback. If you buy before May 25th, you get Reaper Leviathan based decoration. Wednesday, May 14th, mark it down. Next, GameStop just offered to buy eBay for $56 billion. Yes, the video game retailer trying to acquire one of the biggest e-commerce platform in the world. CEO Ryan Cohen offered $125 per share, half cash, half stock. GameStop's market value is $12 billion. eBay's is $40 billion. So GameStop, 4 times smaller, wants to buy eBay. Cohen says combining GameStop's physical stores with eBay's online presence could compete with Amazon. The math doesn't work. GameStop has $9 billion cash and $20 billion financing letter from TD Bank. That's $29 billion. Deal is worth $56 billion. Where's the other $27 billion? Cohen got annoyed on CNBC when asked and said check the website. He also started selling personal items on eBay to fund as a publicity stunt. eBay suspended his account. GameStop stock dropped 10%. Most analysts think this is dead on arrival. Wild story though. Next up, Nintendo's fiscal 2026 report shows $41 million in litigation losses. That's not legal fees. That's actual losses. 96% of their extraordinary losses for the year. The Palworld lawsuit is still ongoing, but this probably isn't related to that. Nintendo is likely paying for a settled patent dispute with former BlackBerry companies over Switch patents. That case was filed in September 2024. And settled confidentially. Palworld is still in court. Nintendo is suing developer Pocket Pair for patent infringement in Japan. They are only asking for $66,000 in damages. This isn't about money. It's about setting precedent and forcing gameplay changes. Palworld is still active worldwide. The lawsuit could drag on for years, but Nintendo losing $40 million on a different case and still chasing Palworld shows how serious they are about protecting their right. Next, Forza Horizon 6 early access will go live May 15th for premium edition owners. Standard edition drops May 19th. Set in Japan, fans have requested this for years. Playground Games finally delivered. Over 550 cars. Tokyo City is 5 times larger than any previous Forza Horizon urban area. Over 670 roads. Dynamic seasons. Cherry blossoms in spring, snow in winter. You start as a tourist, work your way up through the Horizon Festival, earn wristbands, unlock Legend Island for endgame content. New features include Fog of War map exploration, car meets as social hubs, customizable garages, and estate, a mountain property you can build on. Day 1 Game Pass, PlayStation 5 version coming later in 2026. Early impressions are great. Japan setting nails the vibe. This is shaping up to be one of the best racing games of the year. Our next news comes from Space Marine 2. Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2 just announced a 3rd year of free updates. This game sold 12 million copies and won multiple awards for ongoing support. Focus Entertainment confirmed anything not released in the current roadmap rolls into 3 years, all free except cosmetics. The game launched in 2024 and keeps delivering. This is how you do live service right. Keep supporting a game people love instead of abandoning it. Our next news comes from Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, as it is coming to Nintendo Switch 2 in June 2026. Cloud version, not native. Square Enix is betting on the Switch 2 install base. Rebirth launched earlier this year on PlayStation 5 to solid reviews. Now it's expanding to Nintendo's platform via streaming. Interesting move considering the original Final Fantasy VII launched on PlayStation and PC. Skipped Nintendo entirely. Now time changes. Next, Age of Empire 4 released the UFA's Legacy expansion on May 7th. New campaign focused on Chinese military commander UFA from the southern Song dynasty. Fresh gameplay systems, additional multiplayer content. Microsoft continues long-term support for the RTS franchise. If you are into strategy games, check this out. Before we continue, if you are enjoying this weekly gaming news format, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon. I am doing this every Monday to keep you guys updated about all the gaming news. Let's keep going. Now let's talk about some games that released last week. Age of Empires 4 UFA's Legacy expansion, as we already mentioned. If you are a strategy fan, this one is for you. There were also multiple indie releases. Paralives hit early access. It's a life simulation game competing with The Sims. Cozy vibes, build your home on wheels, live off-grid with up to 4 players. Worth checking out if you like the Sims game. Last week was light on big releases. Most studios are holding back for summer window or later in the year. The heavy hitters are coming. Now let's talk about games that are coming this week. First of all, on May 11th, Outbound is launching. It is a cozy simulation game where you craft, grow crops and live sustainably. On May 12th, Directive 8020 is dropping, a survival horror set in space. If you like Dead Space vibes, this might be for you. May 14th is a big one, Subnautica 2 Early Access. We already covered that. Also dropping is a post-apocalyptic action RPG with rotatable dungeon exploration and top-down racing mechanics. You play as Claire, a mercenary executing contracts in the Dead Zone. A mercenary executing contracts in the Dead Zone. May 15th, Forza Horizon 6 Premium Edition Early Access. We already covered that. This week is all about Subnautica 2 and Forza Horizon 6. Everything else is smaller indies filling the gaps. If you are looking for major AAA releases, these are the two. Now let's talk about PlayStation 6 statement from Sony CEO. Sony's president and CEO issued a statement about the PlayStation 6. No details, just confirming it exists and they are working on next generation hardware. No release window, no specs. This is years away. PlayStation 5 launched in 2020. If they follow the usual console cycle, PS6 won't drop until 2027 or 2028. Don't hold your breath. But it's nice to know Sony is planning a Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 2 launches August 2026. PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, Switch and PC. This collection includes Metal Gear Solid 4 and Metal Gear Solid 5 plus Peace Walker. Konami is finally bringing these games to modern platforms. If you never played MGS4 because it was locked to PlayStation 3, this is your chance. Next up, Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced launches July 9th. We covered this in our previous video, but quick reminder, Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced, the full ground up remake, launches July 9th, 2026. $60, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series and PC. Built on the latest Anvil engine, reworked combat, improved stealth, fixing tailing missions, new officers, new story content, new multiplayer, no Freedom Cry DLC. Controversial pricing, but if you never played Black Flag, this is the definitive version. Next up, new Tomb Raider game announced. Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis. No release date yet, just 2026, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series and PC. Crystal Dynamics is developing. No gameplay shown, just a teaser. Lara Croft exploring Atlantis themed ruins. Looks like a return to classic Tomb Raider exploration and puzzle solving. More details coming later this year. Next, EA Sports UFC 6 launches June 19th on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series S and X. Annual MMA game. Improved animations, updated roster, new career mode features. If you are into UFC, this is your yearly update. Standard EA Sport Fare. Alright, that's everything for this week. Subnautica 2 launching Wednesday. GameStop's wild eBay bid. Nintendo's litigation losses. Forza Horizon 6 Early Access Live. Plus all the smaller stories. Last week's releases and what's coming next week. Next Monday, I will be back with another episode covering from May 12th to 18th. Drop a comment and let me know what story you found most interesting. Was it GameStop eBay drama, Subnautica 2's legal mess, or something else? I want to hear from you. Thanks for watching GameWare's Gaming News. I'll see you next Monday.